Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OMEX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. Think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Today, very crazy day, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had for a very long time. This chart is actually pretty tricky to talk about from a presentation standpoint because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought right there or you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 15 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart looks pretty rough right now. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, yeah, I get it. There was a big pullback today. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And when you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how those long-term uptrends are going to continue. Now, the easiest way to really kind of illustrate all this is by using a very famous indicator within the world of charts, and that is the 50-period simple moving average on my chart being denoted by that purple line. Keyword being moving. So as time goes by, this purple line is going to continue to move itself upwards and look something like that. Maybe you're thinking, oh, that looks like a trend line. Exactly. In fact, that's why I like to call moving averages trend lines for lazy people, because if you don't feel like drawing a trend line, well, then just let the moving average, quote unquote, draw the trend line for you. So in all, again, this assumes big picture. The price would come down here, make a huge move, then come all the way down here, make a huge move, and then come all the way down here and start to work its way up. And over the long haul, what would you have in that situation? Well, that would be implying that the price is putting in higher bases over time. And that's the name of the game. As long as the price is putting in those higher bases, that's what you want to see. Now, do you want to see the price go all the way down there and revisit that purple line? Of course not. But assuming you care about the big picture of things, that is what that purple line's representing. And, that is kind of the overall health indicator of the chart. I mean, as long as the price is above it, then yeah, the bulls are still in full health. Now, preferably speaking, if the price could stay up here above that 775 mark, that would certainly be the best case. But if the price does drop below there, you do still have that overall moving average down there, which will help kind of gauge the overall health of the trend. As far as levels of resistance, I'm not going to touch on those because in my opinion right now, top priority is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is just going through a healthy consolidation and building higher bases, because as long as you have those higher bases over time, everything else will take care of itself. So overall, crazy day. We'll see how this one closes out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.